because whether you're looking for long-term love or just a date, pretty easy to find bad romance on the internet, on the dating apps. Nearly a third of Americans rely on them to find love, but there's always the risk of being catfished or scammed.
It's so tough, right? Yeah. So Eva's going to break down some tips from the Minnesota AG's office on how to spot a phony profile.
First, vet the photos. Mr. Handsome may be a random photo scraped from the internet by a scammer. If the profile only has one pic, that can be a red flag. Consider doing a reverse image search so you know they are who they say they are. The California-based company Social Catfish allows users to pay to vet someone's identity and photos. They shared the top 100 most used photos by scammers. Notice several people in military uniforms.
Which brings me to our next point. Many scammers will claim they're a U.S. citizen living or serving abroad. A lie which excuses them from meeting in person and explains the offshore bank account they might ask you to wire money to.
Look out for someone who professes their love right away to try and quickly gain your trust. One woman who wants to remain anonymous shared these screenshots with me from a sketchy Tinder conversation. The man tells her, "I'm in Istanbul for a peace mission. I'm in the military." Without him telling her much else about him, he asked if she'd be willing to, quote, "start a beautiful relationship." When she responded, "We just started talking." He said, "Be my girlfriend. Let's start something serious. It's going to work if we both open our hearts." She reported him, which was a good move.
Minnesota AG's office encourages everyone to exercise appropriate caution so none of this happens to you. Eva Anderson, KARE 11 News.
Look for the red flags, right? If they're asking you for money, don't send them money.
Big, red, flashing.
Yes.
No.
If you find yourself a victim of a similar situation, stop contact immediately. First, make sure you have copies of your communication, block all phone numbers and any electronic chats with that person.
You also want to remember, report it to the police. Also, the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center. We do have all that information along with this story, KARE11.com. Some bad apples out there. All right, well, this